Thanks me live. And to those that'll be joining me on archive. DStyleBoxing here. Make sure you hit my like button if you're listening right now on archive. Hit that subscribe if you like the content. Hit that bell button and hit it all. That way you're notified every time DStyleBoxing comes on live. I have a couple of things here I want to kind of touch on, but first of all, let me know if you're here. Let me know if you hear me. Let me know the audio's working. You know what I mean? Like just let me know you're there. Don't just lurk in the shadows. What's going on, A-Rod? Boxeo. How's it going? I want to present you all with a question. DStyleBoxing has a question. Okay? I have a question that I want to answer. You know what I mean? I want to answer this question. I want to go over some here. Give me a second. Let's put this out there. Let's put this out there. You know what I mean? Let's put this out there. Put it out there. Putting it out there. That's right. All right. Keep on rolling. All right. Check it out, man. But DStyleBoxing, NYY Mex, how's it going, brother? Hit my like, guys. But DStyle, but DStyle, what are you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do when Deontay Wilder knocks out Tyson Fury? What you gonna do? This is what I've been asked several times. Oh, you just wait till Wilder knocks out Tyson Fury. Oh, you just wait, I'm told. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So I thought and I pondered. DStyle sat on a wall. If Deontay Wilder wins, is that a big fall? And will all of DStyle's horsemen and all of DStyle's men ever be able to put DStyleBoxing back together again? Will it be the end? Will that be it? Will that be the end of DStyleBoxing? Am I going to be on suicide watch? What's going on? What's going to happen? What are you going to do when Wilder runs wild on you? What you going to do, DStyle? What you going to do? And I'm sure I'm not the only one who's been asked. I'm sure you've been asked. I'm sure you all been asked this question. I'm sure. I'm sure you have. I'm sure you've been approached, and a lot of you are like going about it the wrong way, in my opinion. Right? Like, no, but he's not going to win. Fury's going to win. Like, you know, and I'm seeing the same thing the other way around, in all fairness. I'm seeing a lot of, what's your Wilder fans going to do when Fury wins? Like so I'm seeing it on both sides, but this is about some that have asked me about this from the Wilder side. First of all, I always laugh when people say I'm a Tyson Fury fanboy. I always laugh, okay? Because when Deontay Wilder fans were pumping up Fury. All right, well, remember the highlight videos y'all were making about Fury and Wilder and how it's the fight to make when this motherfucker was fat, out of shape, and out of the business? Remember that? AJ, now the fight to make is against Fury. He's the real champion. He's the lineal champion. That's what y'all motherfuckers were saying. Now it's time this motherfucker retired. He's gone from the sport. What are you talking about? The fuck you talking about? I never liked Tyson Fury. I have videos to prove it. Before the thought of a Wilder fight was even a thing. So I find it funny when I'm called a Fury fanboy. I think that's hilarious, actually. Not to mention that I picked Wilder to win the first time, and I picked Wilder to win the second time. I was wrong both times. First time, Fury outboxed him. Anybody with eyes can see that. It was a little closer, I felt, than most said, but not because of the knockdowns. And I think Wilder did a little better, but I still think Fury outboxed him. He should have won that fight. They robbed Fury. Fury was robbed with that draw. No complexion for the protection for Fury for what should have been a really easy fight to score and an easy win for Fury. In fact, a lot of you motherfuckers came out and admitted Fury wanted to fight the night of the fight. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of dudes, all of a sudden, they just happen to rewatch the fight and then change their minds the next day. It was one of the most bizarre and embarrassing things I ever witnessed, but it is what it is. And I had the videos in real time talking about it at the time. This is not some Monday morning quarterbacking shit. And then, but it's whatever. The second time I thought, you know what? This motherfucker escaped. But this time, Wilder's going to get him. That's what I said. The fight came. The fight happened. Wilder got his ass beat. There's no other, way to put it. There's no, it's just boxing. It's a mad sport. He got his ass whooped. We don't got to be kind about it. Say it in a nice way. That's what happened. He got beat by Tyson. He got beat up by Tyson Fury. I saw the fight for what it was personally. My thoughts after the fight, a lot of these motherfuckers that hate me now, they loved my thought. Oh, man, you know what, DStyle, thank you for keeping it real, they said. You know what, I like the way you broke this down, man. I think you're making a lot of good points. But what happened? All of a sudden, individuals congregated, came back, all of a sudden, unified force, all of a sudden, Glovegate. Like 2 fights in a row, switcheroos, right? After the first fight, keep it real, Wilder lost. And, oh, you know what? After rewatching, I think Wilder won. I think people were just giving Fury, the judges scored it based off of, the fact that he was fat and a drug addict and he came back from that or some dumb shit like that, right? So that was a switcheroo then. The switcheroo was keeping it real. He won the fight. I have multiple receipts on that. And multiple individuals switched their scorecards after, quote unquote, after further review, wink, wink, and rewatching the fight, wink, wink. I feel that the winner of the fight was Wilder. You know what I mean? And then after the ass whooping, I saw nothing but, hey, we got to keep it real, but the champ will be back. You know what I mean? Hey, a now is a now. It is what it is. All credit to Fury. And then what happened? Switch a fucking rule just a couple of days later. After further review, motherfucker cheated. After further review, he was drugged. After further review, I don't think he really wanted to fight. After further review. So here's one thing. If Wilder wins, I'm not going to have an after further review moment. Because I don't do after further review moments. I don't do switcheroos after a fucking fight is over. You can take that to the bank. And anyone who's listening to this knows I'm spitting facts. I don't give a fuck who you are. You know I'm telling the truth about everything. So what am I going to do if Wilder wins? First of all, projection. You know what this is? It's a classic form of projection. The Wilder beating affected you, so you assume that for some reason that a Fury beating is going to affect me. Boxing doesn't affect me that way. If a fighter loses, I don't lose sleep, right? My fanboy days have been over since Eric Morales retired. That's the last time I felt like shit after a fight. That was the last time, and I could admit that. Because I grew up watching Eric Morales, but after that, my fanboy days are over. I'm not affected by if somebody wins or loses like that. I'm not. After the Fury fight, a few people approached me about using a thumbnail of Wilder, basically on the mat with Fury standing over him, saying I shouldn't use that. You know how weak and fucking weak sauce that bullshit is? Did it really affect you that much? Boxing doesn't affect me to this degree. I don't live vicariously through these fighters. I don't live vicariously through them. So what am I going to do? And I want to ask, what are you guys going to do? And who's going to do what? And who's going to do what? Let me tell you some. Let me first start with Fury before I give you the answer for the Wilder. I'm going to give you the Fury answer first. If Fury wins, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to say Fury won. That's what I'm going to do. And it's going to be no switcheroo. There's going to be after further review, after we had a congregation, and after further review, I now have a different point of view. No, none of that. And I'm going to state the obvious. I'm going to state after 3 fights, it's obvious Fury is the best man. He boxed the first time. He beat him up the second time. And regardless of how he wins the third time, whether it's a close fight, a boxes, knocks him out, it'll be 3 times. And I'll wait to see what the excuses are. I'll wait to see how the reactions are right after the fight. I thought NFL refs took forever to review a play. I thought NFL refs took forever to give us out there a further review. All right, guys, my bad. My bad. I got cut off, bro. I don't know what happened. It was just my laptop though. All my other devices had internet, but for some reason the laptop just froze. So I have no idea where I left off, but I was making the point about after further review. It's the point I was making. There's no after further reviews here. Again, I apologize for the feed cutting off. I don't know what happened. All right. I have no clue. I don't know. Right? I don't want to be like the Wilder fans, like oh, it's YouTube. They're trying to censor me, like all that dumb shit. Like it was my laptop. All right. Shout out to Major Keys, Sonteo, Mr. Sinister, Diaz, everybody. How's it going? Isaac, NYY Mac, Calix Box. Oh, what's up, guys? I'm on my cell phone now because I have no idea what's going on with his laptop. I got to get this fixed. Okay. So that's yeah. With that said, what am I gonna do? I don't know what happened. I fucking hate it when shit like this happens. But what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? So anyway, Wilder, if he wins, what if Deontay Wilder wins? What am I gonna do if that happens? It's really simple, actually. I refuse to believe that it's YouTube, Major Key. I don't think it is because I am on my phone. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Maybe a Wilder fan is controlling the StreamYard or something. I don't know. But with that said, it's really simple, guys. Really simple, man. This whole thing like threw me off. Shit's hilarious, but what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? What's going on, Tony Boswell? How's it going? I'm just waiting for the laptop to come on. I might do this whole video all over again. I don't even fucking know. I was at 30 people and this whole shit happened. It is what it is. Come back. But anyway, I don't know, man. I have no idea what's going on with the laptop. But with that said, this is what I'm going to do if Wilder wins the fight. After the fight's over, I'm going to come on YouTube and give my post-fight thoughts. I'm going to break down what I saw in the fight. And then I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my night.
finish whatever Dos Equis I still have. I'm going to get some nice sleep. I'm going to wake up in the morning, have some breakfast, enjoy my Sunday, maybe do a carne asada, you know what I mean? Maybe watch some videos of people gloating, and maybe some Fury fans just to see how they're reacting to everything. That might just be what I'll do if Wilder wins. That might just be the very thing I do if Deontay Wilder wins the fight. That's it. Because not like a lot of dudes out here, my life is not going to be impacted by what a fighter does or doesn't do. My life doesn't depend on that. Like I'm just letting you guys know right now. Like, it's not that big of a deal to me if Fury loses. A lot of people have a lot of investing, like I don't know. A lot of people just they have a lot of stake in this fight. Like, they created this like situation where it's just all this is on the line, when really all it is just Wilder versus Fury. You know, life just moves on. I am favoring Fury in this third fight, but I'm not delusional either. I understand that Wilder has a chance to win. I understand that Deontay Wilder is a monster puncher. I understand that Deontay Wilder can do damage. I understand all these things. These are things that do not need to be explained to me, because I understand them just fine. If you want to believe that the work he's doing with Malik Scott is going to make this huge difference, that's on you. I'm not banking on that. I do believe we will see the same Deontay Wilder. Probably a little fresher. This layoff probably was the best for him. So he could recover from that bicep tear and stuff like that. I don't believe he had a dent in his head. Okay. We never had any proof of that whatsoever. He might have had a dent like on his cheekbone or something, but not the fucking skull, right? I mean, you know, banking on the right hand, you know, I mean, but it's a hell of a right hand, JC, you know? And for those that don't believe, right? Those that don't believe in like what was that? Oh fuck! If these titles bet on Fury, then it's jinx. Now I have to switch up and bet on Wilder. Shaking my. And let me tell you something. I don't know. It could be a curse, bro. I never got in a Fury fight right. Like all his big fights. I picked Klitschko. I picked Wilder twice. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Okay. I even have an old video where I picked David Haye to win. Believe it or not. So hey, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to call Spectrum or something, man. I don't know this shit's not gonna work, but a lot of people don't believe that Wilder can box. Look, I think that is a simplified way to look at things. Like, does Wilder look sloppy when he's in there with a Fury or something like that, or like he did in spots against Ortiz? Yes, but can he box? Of course, he could box. He's a bronze medalist, you know what I mean? He's an Olympic bronze medalist. Of course, he could box, you know. So can he box enough in the pocket to make Fury hesitate a little bit, or you know, to help him set up that right hand? Of course, he can. You know what I mean? I do think Wilder fell in love with his power a little bit. I think he over-relied on his power, was too confident on his power. And when it didn't bail him out against Fury, you know, he paid the price for it. So I still feel that Wilder can prepare for that blitz. You know, he wasn't prepared for the blitz because he didn't believe that Fury was going to come right at him. Wilder fans didn't believe he was going to come right at him. No Fury fans believed he could come right at him. Okay? Nobody predicted Fury to win by mid-round stoppage. Okay, like not that I remember. All right, not like that. So like nobody saw the blitz coming. So now if he can prepare for the blitz, but also prepare for a patient Fury. Prepare for a Fury that can be on his back foot that you may have to pursue. Prepare for a Fury that's going to come at you on his front foot. You got to prepare for both. All right. And it looks like this laptop's not going to work, guys. And I hate doing shit on my phone. Okay. And so it is what it is. We'll just have to end the video. I'll probably redo this video later or something. I don't know. Right. It kind of ruined my whole stream, to be honest with you. So with that said, thanks to everybody who had the patience and stayed on and all that. This is DStyleBoxing. I'm out, guys. Peace.